So that's,
Oh, that'd be a great picture to get
see,
if she has that real picture.
yeah, she does. But
Oh,
what
yeah,
was I
I really
laughing
need
about?
that.
Where did I see that same dress on that, on another picture? So I said, yeah, here, she's got that same dress on. So
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out who that kid is. And we think it's maybe Raymond, you know, because he
Okay.
would be one of the oldest, you know. He would have been now in his 90s, of course.
Yeah.
I just feel so lucky that I knew all of those people
Oh,
so
yeah.
well.
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
Well, you grew up with them.
and got to spend so much time with Grandma and Grandpa. This this Larry at Croning reminded me a lot of him. Really did. And I just feel so bad that he passed away because he didn't really get to be a part of our family till these later years as he grew up himself and was married, and then he started coming, you know, and he came to so many things that we had then and
Mhm.
got, you know, so he knew us all and stuff. And before that, he just felt like he didn't have any relatives because the two aunts that took him had no children, and there were very few Fronings, and so he was just so amazed when he found out he had all these cousins, you know, and he really got to know us real
Yeah,
well, and
yeah.
that was too bad. Yeah. But you know, Mom was going to be, when's you going to be 91? Annie, I think, was 91 when she died.
Yeah.
You know, they lived a pretty long life. Grandma wasn't real old when she died. She couldn't have been. She died in,
65.
was she 65 when she
No, she died in 65. 1965.
Grandma? 48.
Hmm. Okay.
She died my first year of teaching.
Actually, that's. I mean, I was wondering because I found a record that she had died in 65,
No.
but there was another that said she was sometime in the 40s.
48.
Yeah.
Because it was my first year of teaching.
Yeah, so she would have been 48, 68, 70 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wasn't old, very old.
But Grandpa was old.
She had, yeah,
I mean,
Grandpa.
he was
Yeah,
93
yeah, he lived in, yeah.
years old.
Yeah, it's. She had a.
That's why I say you can't
she had
believe
a
everything you
stroke,
read.
you know, back in that age.
She had a stroke?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
back in that time, you know, when people weren't feeling well and stuff, they didn't go to the doctor like people do now. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? There were a
Mhm.
lot of things people could have changed probably. You know, now people have strokes and they have rehab and they rehabilitate.
So they were living on the farm then when she
Mhm.
died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's continued to live on
And
the farm
yeah, they lived
beyond
on the
that?
farm. I'm trying to think of, I can't remember what year he moved to Wells with George and Helen. But it was quite a while after that, because I remember going there and they were still living on the farm. But I can't remember what year they moved from there. I just cannot at all.
So when Kathy was talking about going and staying at Grandpa's, she was talking about this Grandpa.
No. Kathy, I don't think she even knew this grandpa.
Must have.
No. Because Kathy wasn't even born in 48.
No,
Grandpa,
no,
yeah.
Grandpa,
she
Grandpa,
knew
Grandpa.
grandpa,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they would have remembered grandpa, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I remember them going to Wells even to see him when he lived there.
Right. But she would
Yeah,
mentioned a few times
Yeah.
that she would,
yeah,
when she was a child,
Yeah.
go over to Grandpa's.
Yeah.
That was when he was on the farm
Yeah,
outside of Ray.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, when they were little.
Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking that was
They all-
Ole
Yeah.
Baldo, but he was.
He was
he-
gone long
yeah,
ago.
he
was
died.
43, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
But see, now when we were little, we went to stay with Grandpa a lot, because Grandma was dead, and Aunt Cora lived with him, and she never would appear anyhow. You never saw her. She was
Mhm.
like a recluse. And then we'd stay with him. We just loved to go stay in Frost. It was just like going to a city, you know, because we lived on the
Yeah,
farm.
yeah.
But it was fun.
That lady was Bob's aunt, my grandmother.
That's your grandmother?
Yeah. She had 13 kids.
Really?
She even had twins one time there. I'm looking for that.
Are these the twins?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
She's-
supposed to be.
She used to tell how she'd take in the buggy and take the horse
She'd
and
ride from Bryson down to
To
where
Ray.
Bob lived, where their folks were. She'd drive team.
and
Oh,
take the
single horse, Hamiltonian horse.
and take these two little kids and go across. Oh golly.
Yeah, that's Bob's aunt.
Huh.
Yeah.
Josephine,
Johnson, she was.
Harold Johnson's sister. She had 13 and she come from a family, I don't know how many they had,
Yeah, it was a big family too, wasn't it?
10, 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was just like it was on fire.
But you know, people had big families back then. A lot
Yeah.
of people had.
Oh, that was kind of,
Well, you expected to lose a few,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
and you needed a certain number to keep the farm going, so.
But I never knew that Grandpa and them lost a couple of children.
Yeah.
That was never, you know, people never talk much about, like Grandma and them never really talked much about their relatives in Germany because when the war started, Mother was still living over there, you know, but see, then you couldn't even communicate. You couldn't even write letters, I don't think, hardly during the war. It was
Probably
really,
not, yeah.
it was really strict, and I always thought it was so sad that Grandma and Grandpa never got to go back to Germany. Never
Mm.
saw their relatives
Yeah.
again.
see, when the war started and the Germans.
Because they were young.
Mhm.
They were
Germans
30
moved-
and 32 when they.
moved into
Moved.
Norway, they bombed and they blew my grandparents' house. It'd be like her or her husband, John,
Mhm.
his folks blew the house apart. So the old grandma, she was 90-some years old and she didn't know what to do, so she walked and went down to some relative. She walked a whole bunch of miles in the middle of the winter. And my grandpa and his brother got so damn mad at the Germans, they never got over it. And I mean, they were mad,
Oh, yeah. No,
you know?
I grew up with somebody like that.
And so, anyhow, that was quite the thing.
They're still picking up pieces from that airplane that fell down, went into the house.
Oh yeah, you
There was
mean,
an airplane that they shot down or something, anyhow, that airplane hit the house, blew it all up. They're still picking up pieces, I don't know, somebody had some here a while
yeah,
ago.
they've gone there. They take pictures standing
Oh,
on the
yeah,
spot.
God,
but
it's such a
some-
hallowed ground.
Yeah, some of his relatives, you know, they just think it's so important that they stand on this ground and
It just,
Yeah.
like my dad says, who cares? He was the other way.
Yeah. Yeah.
yes. You know, but you know, really, Mom and them had a lot of relatives around Buffalo Center because Grandpa's sister married a Fredericks, and that was a big family, and there's still a lot of them around, you know.
Yeah. So his sister. Well, there's lots of Frericks. Frericks?
It was Fredericks, but then they changed it to Frericks, some of them here. We
I
always
always
called
called
them
it
Fredericks.
Fredericks.
But,
Johnny Fredericks, yeah.
but now in here it says Frericks.
Yeah.
So they maybe went back to that.
Johnny Fredericks' son John
And
That
there
same
was,
birthday as me, November 4th.
there was something
So
about it, nobody
well, that's
will-
Geraldina.
But nobody will ever tell us, but the one who, they didn't like it when the sister married that Fredericks. There was some deal, I don't know what it was, and nobody will ever talk about it. You
Well,
can't find out.
Geraldina was the oldest sister.
Mm-hmm,
She was born in 1865. He was born in 1878, so she would have been 13 years older. She married Jan Frericks,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and their children, they had lots of children.
Okay, let me look at that names now, cause I should know all of them.
Because this is Geraldina,
Yeah.
that would be his sister,
Yeah,
married this guy,
yeah,
Frericks.
yeah.
And so these are all their children, all the
Yeah,
ones with eights.
I knew Gertie and I knew Sam. She married Sam Winters.
Right.
They lived right by there. And Ann married John Oftedal. I knew her. And then Yubi married Jenny. That one I don't know.
Look at that, every year, 86,
Mm-hmm.
no.
And then
86,
see-
88,
see,
89,
there's-
90, 91, 92.
See, they're still see, and
Good seed.
and I knew that Hamilton too. And the one of the Hamilton boys married Perlin's sister. So that's so. And then J.B. was the one that lived by Rake, and he married a Gunderson.
And
And
they had
Frank had a grocery store in Buffalo, and he was married to Neil. And
one of
Evil,
them, that girl was married to that Winters.
yeah, that her dad.
Right, Gertie,
Yeah.
Gertie Frericks.
No,
No, yeah, but that was grandchildren.
yeah,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
they're down in there.
But I see this John.
So you know all of them.
Yeah, see this John Oftedal. His grandson is who I carpooled with, and he wouldn't believe he was related to me. And I said, "You are related to me, whether you want to be or not."
Well, funny he didn't get out of the car.
No, but seriously,
And there's a Lambert and a Renee.
hmm and that one I didn't know. That one I didn't know.
She was born in 1906.
But you know, when we were young, they were together a lot. When we were young kids, then you know we saw them a lot. We always went to JB's birthday because it was the same as Betty's and
Yeah,
Eddie's.
11 kids.
Hmm Oh yeah, they were a big family.
And then they had this boy died same day he was born. This one, the next one, female died same day she was born. And then they had another male, and he died. It's 3 in a row.
Hmm
Wow.
But like, you know, we
And then they had your grandfather.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that was a big family.
So
See, most of those lived around Buffalo Center. A couple of them had grocery stores.
What's the name of the town where they had the person?
So the ones that you met, these are the ones that you met probably, or no,
Mm-mm.
that was,
Mm-mm.
these would have been your
They were.
great uncles,
Yeah.
so
No, I didn't know.
didn't know them.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But they must have been the parents of the ones that you did meet,
Yeah, that's what I
right?
was gonna
That's,
say,
that's,
yeah.
that's the way it would work.
Mm-hmm.
Because their children would have been grandma's age,
Mm-hmm.
grandma's cousins.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See that?
so that would have been
that one-
Emmy and Franck
That,
and
that JB, a couple of his grandsons live in Rake. They're married to Winters. Once, yeah, their dad was a Winter, Bud Winter. He was married to. So I lived in the same neighborhood as some of them in Rake, you know. But just never had a lot I knew them as just neighbors and
What is
stuff.
the name of the town in Iowa there where the prisoner of war camp was? We went by it the other day.
Algona, you mean?
Algona, yeah.
Mhm.
Had one in Wells too.
Yeah,
German prisoner of
Yeah.
war?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They had some,
Sometimes
that
you'd have
worked.
Italians too.
Mm-hmm.
some of
They
them
worked
worked.
in canning factory.
Yeah, and they worked.
Really?
They worked for farmers because
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember going out to get the cows, and then they were working in fields.
Oh, yeah.
At the adjoining
Kenneth
farm.
Kenneth, who's younger than me, went to Wells and picked up some guys, German guys, to work in the soybean field,
Mm.
Mm,
pull weeds.
yeah. I
Kenneth
remember
says I
that.
wasn't even old enough to have a driver's license.
Wasn't there a rope factory or hemp factory or something?
Hemp
by
factory it
Wellston?
is, and it was after they left, and then
Okay,
it got to be a hemp
But I knew
factory.
that's where they kept them.
And then it's been sold now, there's some farmer that's got it now, it's got it plumb full of big machinery and so
But
on,
didn't
Yeah.
whatever, I don't know who it is.
But didn't they, in Algona, didn't they make some statues or
Yeah, they
something?
made some stuff, they've got some,
They have something
they've
there
got something, yeah,
in Algona that was done by these prisoners that were there.
yep, that's right. But I don't remember what it is.
But I remember them talking about how
Monument
people
or
around
something.
Lakota. See, there's a town called Germania by Lakota. It's not a town anymore. I think
It's actually, you know, it's odd that they would put a German prisoner of war camp
Mm-hmm.
Right down.
right in the middle of where all the Germans are.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I mean,
And them guys, they liked it so much around there because they could all talk German, so
well,
they.
yeah.